In this X-Files feature-length video, an illegal border crossing ignites a shocking chain reaction of revelations that threatens the lives of Special Agent Scully, her infant son, and all those around them.
Whatever you do, don't worry.
Then, stay tuned after the feature and meet Carrie Elwes, who discloses what lies beneath the dashing good looks of Assistant Director Brad Follmer, and how he's set to challenge the unity of the X-Files. Or is he? Finally, go behind the scenes at the making of Providence and discover how the stage is being set for the eagerly awaited series finale. With every clue uncovered, a life is in danger. Who has remained a friend? Who is the real enemy?
What are you looking for?
The X-Files have never come this close to uncovering the truth of our existence.
These.
Now, take a closer look at the powerful secrets revealed in Providence.
It begins with a character on a motorcycle who is trying to elude the authorities on the border between Canada and the United States, and crashes his motorbike, but then goes missing. What is found near the crash site are some unusual drawings, or rubbings, I think, that seem to have come from off the side of a spaceship. These have signs on them that I believe that Scully recognizes as being something that she's come across before.
Have a seat, please, Agent Scully.
May I ask what this is about?
You can take a seat, please.
We know that she must have some clue as to what they are.
Do you know what this is?
Should I?
The standalone shows have always been their own separate entity, but the mythology shows it's like focusing under a magnifying glass and getting down to the central issue. At every turn, there's something that rears its ugly head, and it has to do with this child. And the evidence has become kind of overwhelming.
Strange things have been going on in her apartment. It turns out that there's this cult that believe that this child is important enough to kidnap.
I want to see my son.
I'll bring you to him to see your son. After you do something for me.
She's an easy target now. You know, she's vulnerable right now.
You told me I could see my son.
If you want to see the boy, you'll bring me the head of Fox Mulder.
All the elements that started out with the genesis of what this baby is have now left her in a state where she's really fighting for her life.
How many people have to be taken out for you to open your eyes to it? My son, Agent Doggett, Mulder.
I'll ask Chris a question regarding this episode or next week's episode, and he'll look me straight in the face and say, I don't know yet. The creativity is at its best when it's spontaneous as this television series has been.
There's always that enigma, which always, it's like a cliffhanger at the end of each episode, This series is very much classic in that sense, in that, they might have resolved one thing, but it's opening the door to something else.
These episodes are going to be very provocative, very provocative.
They're certainly key to what's going to evolve through the end of this season. And it has to do with William.
With the X-Files moving closer to the elusive truth, the wild card represented by FBI Assistant Director Brad Follmer may reveal the biggest surprise yet.
Do you know what this is?
Should I? Where did you get these?
As I said, we're asking the questions here today, Agent Scully.
This character had a history with one of the characters already.
You're in town.
Yeah, I came in on short notice.
Listen, if you're coming to the Hoover building, can you stop by my office on your way in?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Brad Follmer and Monica Reyes were involved for a couple of years and had a very passionate, sexually charged relationship, which they had to be careful about because they both worked in the FBI.
Hi, Brad.
Come on in. It added another element to it that just raised the stakes a little bit.
Follmer's return has shaken the X-Files to its core. For Special Agents Dana Scully, John Doggett, and especially Monica Reyes, he may be their greatest ally or the cunning face of danger.
You know, on the one hand, you could view someone who has some kind of doubts about the X-Files as being threatening, certainly from the viewpoint of some of the other characters.
I got some issues with Follmer. He's ambitious. He has his own agenda, you know, but his agenda doesn't jive with mine. I know what Follmer's trying to do.
The monitors in Agent Comer's room, they recorded his condition moment by moment, showing that his vital signs did improve just before his equipment was unplugged.
He's trying to come in the back door, and I don't like it.
And you want what?
I just want to take my name off it.
Maybe if you weren't so busy backpedaling, Mr. Follmer.
When he's confronted with people making all sorts of wild accusations that can't be proven, I mean, he's definitely more of a logical guy. He wants to see things in terms of proof.
A lot of good shoes out here looking for what's got to be a dead man.
A man survives a fall like this, on fire? Not very likely. You find that funny?
Dead man up and disappearing happens every day, right? At least it does on the X-Files.
The way I see it, I think it's healthy skepticism. You know, I mean, we're talking about aliens and UFOs and boogeymen. I never look at characters in terms of good or bad. And that was one of the things that I discussed with Chris and Frank, and that is that we wanted to leave that open and discuss the gray areas of this character. Biggest challenge is really walking into a show that's already very well established and hoping that you're not going to step on anyone's shoes and that the other actors will accept you. You know, but they've all been really, really wonderful.